Hello, everyone. Welcome to the DFN 221 summer session on food, culture, and society. My name is Professor Mario Landaverde, and I'll be your instructor for this summer course. I decided to put this video together to give you a little bit of an orientation of what to expect, go through your syllabus very briefly. I'm not going to keep you on in this video for a long time, but it's just something to introduce you to what we're going to be doing in the 11 weeks of this semester. Excuse me. Um, but first, I need you to also get familiar with Brightspace. It's going to be a new experience for you and as well as myself, since we are transitioning from Blackboard into Brightspace this summer and from here on. So it will be a good way of introducing or getting familiar with the system. I think I sent, everybody should have received an email already telling you that, or advising you to um, get in familiar with Brightspace. There is a lot of videos, a lot of documents being available to you and to us as faculty to get to learn how to navigate the new system. It is not difficult. It's just the interface is a little different. So please get familiar with it so you can upload all your assignments, find the information, get all my announcements because summer sessions are very fast and you're gonna need to be on your toes for the next 11 weeks. It's a great way of getting your courses completed, and but also it's gonna demand some a little more effort from your part to be keeping up to date with all your assignments and the lectures and all the work. Okay, so good luck for the from now uh, for the summer semester or summer session. And so let's start. So my name again is Mario Landaverde. I'll be your instructor for food, culture, and society. Our sessions are going to be via Zoom on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. I will be opening the room at 5:45. Please do not be late. We will be seeing each other. I will start the class at 6 p.m. sharp. I want to make the best use of your time and mind, and we have a lot of material to cover. Okay, so one of the first things that I will need you to do is to please go to Brightspace, go to the discussion section and introduce yourself. I need to put your full name and preferred name. So, please do that for me so I know how to address you. And if you also could add your preferred um, pronoun, that would be awesome. And in your introduction, write down what your expectations from this class is. Why are you taking this class? What do you expect to get from this class? What do you think this class is all about? And also share with us what other cultures outside of your own you're curious to learn about. You might be attracted to Japanese culture. You might be attracted to Korean. You might be attracted to Chinese. You might be attracted to Irish culture. You might be attracted to Italian, French, even Argentinian, Colombian, Caribbean. The Caribbean is extensive. Some other African countries or cultures that you might want to explore. Just share with us. I'm curious to find out um, what your interests are, and share also with us what a fun fact you have or you can share about you or a hobby that you can enjoy, or that when you're not studying or working, something that makes you, makes you feel relaxed, or something that you enjoy. And then after you post that, you are going to reply to two of your classmates, I'm sorry, and see what other familiarities you have with them. You might find that, you get to know them and you might have more in common than you think. Okay, so we're gonna go into where to find the syllabus and assignment calendar. I will show you briefly at the end of the presentation where I am going to place that information in Brightspace. But if you go to Brightspace, you will see that it's very intuitive. You're gonna find that it's easy to find all these documents. So I need you to explore. You're gonna go under content, and under content, course information and syllabus. There you're going to find your lecture and assignment due dates. It's going to be in the form of a PDF calendar. I have made this for you to have an at a glance um, reference point of all your assignments, when we're going to be doing a lecture, what topic every lecture is going to be covering, and also your due dates. Please, please, please make sure that you are keeping up with your work. Make sure that your due dates, every work is going to be due at 11:59 of the due dates. Quizzes are also listed there. Is a very it's a very nice and convenient tool for you. Please do that. I do that every semester for my students to make sure that no one is late, um, and you know exactly what's going on. You will receive also updates on your calendar and notices. So that's why it's also important for you to make sure that your Lehman address, right, at lc.cuny.edu, your student Lehman address is connected to Brightspace, so you can get all those notifications as they are sent out by the system and by myself. If you have a Gmail account, a Juho account, an AOL account, any Proton Mail account, whatever it is that is connected, you might risk not getting all your notifications on time or to the proper inbox. Please make sure that your email student address is uh, to your Lehman student email address is connected to Brightspace. Okay. Also make sure that the address that you have for me as your instructor is at lehman.cuny.edu, not at lc.cuny.edu. At lc.cuny.edu is a student email, and I am an alumni of Lehman. I completed my master's and my undergrad at Lehman, and my registered dietitian internship at Lehman. So my student address might show up in the directory. So please do not send the first one that pops into your search box, because you might be sending an email to my student email address, which I do not have access anymore. Don't come back to me and say, Professor, I've been sending several emails to your address and you do not respond. Well, the reason why that might be is because it's getting to my student email address and not my faculty email address. So be careful with that. All right. So, all right, go into the Brightspace, go under content, and you're gonna find all these documents, lectures, and assignment calendar, and also the syllabus. I need you to get familiar with the syllabus. It is your responsibility to know exactly what is going on in my course after this quick and brief introduction. Okay, so task number one you're going to do is introduction. You're also going to review your syllabus, and this, please, before June 3rd, before our first class, I would like you to finish doing this. Introduction, again, right? Task number one, review the syllabus, review the APA guidelines. Also, please review the late assignment policies. I do not offer makeup of dates, especially during the summer, because we need to move fast. And if you miss an assignment and you don't place it on the due date, you don't submit on the due date, you lose that puntage, all right? You lose that grade. Please stay on course, stay on time, submit your work on time. Task number two, you need to complete the literacy tutorial plagiarism course. Okay, I will give you post a link and the notifications. You will receive an email of how to access this through Brightspace. Right now, they're telling me that they are fixing that link, and Abula will send you two options. Both options. One is for the Lehman site, and another option is going to be from I believe is University of Iowa. You can take either one of those. The same certificate uh, will be accepted. So you will finish some modules. The modules will ask you to do some quizzes. You will pass those quizzes and those modules, and you will be able to access a copy of your certificate of completion. And you need to upload that PDF, not a picture of your screen, not uh, 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 a link. You need to download a PDF of that certificate and upload it into uh, Brightspace. Okay, you need to complete that assignment because otherwise you won't be graded in any of your um, reading assignments. This is a requirement by the department, not me. Okay, it's a departmental requirement and there's nothing I can do about it. Please, when you do this, make sure that you do it and take your time doing it and do not do it on your phone. Do not do it in a rush. You do it on on an afternoon or Sunday, Saturday afternoon when you have nothing. You please don't schedule yourself anything else to do but complete this literacy tutorial. Okay. It's a very, very, very key component of here moving forward with all your work. So please do this. And you have until, I believe, June 19 to complete this. If you don't, then I'm going to have to give you a grade of incomplete until you give me this and all your assignments. So be clear. Thank you. Okay. Participation. Your participation is going to be 15% of your total grade. This is going to be a combination of your attendance. You need to come to class. You need to come to class just like you would go into an in-person in a building class. You need to come to this one. The only difference is going to be virtual. Okay. And you're also going to be participating in class. I'm going to provide platforms and discussions where you are going to also be participating in class. And that is going to be a 15% of your total grade, a combination of all of these things. Your camera needs to be on through the duration of a lecture, okay? Just like if you were in a regular class. I will be using surveys, interactive tools through the class. And if you are not present, if you are with your camera off, doing something else in your house that is not being in class, then I'm going to notice because obviously you're not going to be a present and you are not going to be participating. And that is going to really hinder your grade. Okay, so please, when you are also participating, we're going to have some discussion. You are going to discuss some topics about the readings that I'm going to give you before class. Make sure it's not going to be, it's going to be some reading and some writing that needs to be required for this course. When you express your opinion, you are going to be, please, respectful of your classmates' opinions and classmates' time. Do not interrupt each other. You know, we're going to be using a lot of the tools, raising your hands on the participation section, raising your hand, and also you gotta be muting and so on. So get familiar, you know, with Zoom. We might have a little quick, just adjusting or tutorial before we start on our lectures. All right, we're gonna have a healthy discussion because we're gonna make this a very safe environment for everybody to share their mind and their opinions. There is no such thing as a, you know, a dumb opinion or an incorrect opinion. There is not a right or wrong answer if it's what you have in mind and you want to share it. All our reading assignments will be using APA grading guidelines, and you please need to get familiar with this. You'll see that you can get access to Lehman resources, APA guidelines and instructions and format through this link and this PowerPoint. I will upload this PowerPoint also into Brightspace. Okay, so you're going to use in-text references, parenthetical references, along with a reference page at the end of every one of your papers and even your discussion boards. All right, I repeat, even your discussion boards. Every reading assignment is going to be, every single one is going to be reading on APA format. So get to this link and then get familiar yourself with all the guidance, all the formats, all the references, formats for each. You'll see that every, you know, an article is one way. If you're gonna cite a film is another way. Everything needs to be very specific. So just make sure you do this. Using writing engines such as AI, Grammarly, or ChatGPT to write your own paper is not acceptable. Okay, I will definitely, if I catch you doing that, I will have to report you, and it is can lead to penalize you or get you suspended or even get you banned from college for the next 5 years. I don't think that any one of us want to do that. I don't want to be in that position. It is a very uncomfortable position to be in when I have found people doing it. Then I have to like interview you. I need to, you're gonna have to give me a verbal explanation of what you wrote to make sure that you wrote it. And you know, I gotta be honest with you, choosing AI or ChatGPT or Grammarly is good for some things, right? But do not use it to write your own paper. It's good for like research. It's good for narrowing things down. It's great for, you know, checking misspellings and so on. But if you're gonna ask it to write your own paper, I will definitely catch you, and I will have to take the measures of the needed measures. So again, I know exactly what a AI generated paper looks like. Please do not make put me in that position. I don't want to be there. All right. Paper and assignment formats. As I mentioned before, you must be type all your reading assignments and also present it on a Word document. No Mac pages, no links to any clouds, no Google Docs, Word document. everything that you write, you're going to write it in a Word document on the side and then upload it into your assignment box. Even discussion boards. We're gonna be doing these 6 discussion boards this semester. My advice is for you to write it on a Word document and then upload it and copy and paste it into using your keys, not the mouse. Copy and paste it into the box of discussion board or and then submit it. All right, but everything needs to be done in Word document. Times New Roman font, 12 points, and all double space 1-inch margins. Okay, this is a must. You will lose point if you don't follow these instructions. You're gonna in your assignments, paper reading assignments, you're going to include your title page, I'm sorry, header, footer page, numbers, and then upload it. You will label your Word file when you save it into your computer as this DFN 221, your last name, dash, initial, underscore, name of assignment, right? And then you will upload it. Do not email me your work. Please do not ever email me your work because I will not accept it. Okay, this is a sample of a paragraph of a well-written APA assignment. This is following the APA writing guidelines. You notice how you see a parenthetical here, Wang P, 2022, right? This is telling me that you got that information that you're referring here from this article. This article is going to match your reference list, right? And your references in APA is alphabetically ordered, not bullet point, not numbered. It is alphabetically ordered by the author last name. If it has several authors, is the last author's last name in that alphabetical order. So you can see here there are several parenthetical in-text citations, which is what you need to do for you to tell me that this is exactly where you got this concept or information. And then I can go and look under your reference page and check against it, right? I will check every single one. It takes me a little while, but that's my job. So if you are not writing your own papers, then I will definitely see that that information that you put in here is false, and then I will have to penalize you. So if you are, great and conscious and detailed student, then you will do this for me, and you will get definitely 100% of your grade. Discussion boards. We're gonna do 6 discussion boards this semester. Okay, refer to the calendar of assignments for the dates, and it's gonna be due on at 11:59 p.m. of that date. Discussion board will help you to create a bridge between reading dialogue and the connection with the concepts of our lectures. I will give you a topic or a video or a article that you have to read, and then you're gonna give me your comment on it. And then you are also going to support your writings by finding another article that help you to make your opinion about about whatever topic, article, or video that I gave you. Then after you finish your discussion board, you're gonna post it, and you're gonna need to reply to 2 classmates, and that will give you 100% of each grade of each discussion board. All 6 discussion boards are going to be worth 15% of your total grade. Implicit association test, IAT assignment, you're going to also, there's going to be specific instructions on the assignments or the course material section where I will post the instructions. I will also post a template and please use and follow all these prompts okay? And the implicit association test is something that helps to find any implicit bias that we might have. We will discuss more towards through middle of the semester when we get closer to the date due for this project. You're going to also the same thing. You're going to create a Word document using the guidelines that I placed before, 12 point Times New Roman, etc., etc., etc. Market tour paper, value is 15% of your grade. The objective is to survey cultural foods in an ethnic neighborhood. So you yourself alone, you are going to go to an ethnic neighborhood of your choice. Please do not go where everybody goes, which is Arthur Avenue to find Italian food. Think out of the box. Go to, we live in New York City. Even if you live in Westchester, still New York, you have access to many, many, many neighborhoods, pockets, cultural diasporas where you will find people in markets and restaurants that represent that culture. I need you to go and visit it and learn about the culture. And then you're going to write a paper on your overall experience. Okay. Something, a culture that is not your own, culture that is you are not familiar with. It's a culture that helps you to explore and learn something new. Go and ask questions to the people that work in those stores, or restaurants, or shops, and find out what their food ways are about, what you know their cultural essence. I know that you are not going to learn in depth, right? What the culture is, but at least it will get you, whet your curiosity and open a new, hopefully not open new windows and doors to your knowledge. All right. And again, there's going to be a specific paper with instructions there. I'm going to give you a template. I'm going to give you if you follow to the exact T, all the instructions, you will have no problem getting an A on this paper. Then we are going to have a final cultural project paper, which is going to be 20% of your grade. This final paper is going to be on it's going to be written, you can take the same culture that you wrote your market to paper in, and you're going to go deeper into finding the cultural sensitivity in health, nutrition, and dietary practices in the community. So I need you to research city and federal sources, find out what type of health risks are they more propense to, find out what community programs are there available to them, seed programs available to them, and then you're going to write a paper about their condition. It's going to be a nutrition assessment in a way, right? So we're going to also talk more about that during one of our lectures when we're getting closer to these the time of that you're going to be working on this assignment. There are going to be 10 quizzes in your during this summer session. There won't be any midterms or final exams. You're going to be evaluated on the papers that you're going to write and the quizzes. 10 lecture quizzes through the semester, about 20 to 25 questions each. They're going to be multiple choice, true, false, and short answer questions. So you're going to either have all of that or some of that or a few of those each. You will have 25 minutes to finish this, and it's time restricted. So please be mindful that at 25 minutes, that your quiz is going to shut down and it's going to kick you out. You're gonna have to be doing this in one sitting, no backtrack, and it's very, very, very important that you make sure that your computer is restarted. Your um, your browser is also has been restarted. Clear all the cookies, and that your Wi-Fi is working pristine. All right, because if that you don't do any of that, then you're gonna be get kicked in the middle of the quiz, and then you're gonna be freaking out, and then you're gonna think that um, you're gonna have issues, right? So please make sure that you take all these things in consideration before you sit down and do your quiz. Something very serious. As mentioned before, academic honesty or dishonesty. This includes the use of AI or ChatGPT, etc. Anything Grammarly, again, to use for other than research or narrowing things down or checking grammatical errors. That is okay. But if you're gonna have your any of these engines to write the paper for you, I'll find out, and then I'm gonna have to do something that that is is unpleasant for me, because I have discovered a couple of students last semester which I had to penalize, and I had to, with the risk of them being suspended, or even worse, being um, having experienced expulsion from Lehman. And then that is the end of a academic career. You're gonna have to wait another 5 years in order to reapply. And so please save yourself the the um, the grief, and don't do this. You can find more details to this link, and please visit that. And please do not email me your work as an attachment. Why? Because if you send me your work in an email, I will not acknowledge it. I will make it go into the trash bin. And why is that? Because it's a waste of my time, and because uploading it to Brightspace is the only evidence that you have, that you and I have, that you submitted your work. If you send it via email, I can say that you never sent it to me. Or maybe I had a glitch in my inbox, or something might have happened. So please do me a favor and do not email me your work unless you and I have had a conversation about this. And then I said, sure, email me, and then I keep an eye on it, and then I'll grade it. And then I will ask you anyway to upload it into the correct inbox in Brightspace. Okay, so please, 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 please do not email me your work. All right. So now I want to us to take a quickly review of our syllabus. And just to let you know, uh, syllabus is a reading agreement. It's like a reading contract of my responsibilities to you, your grades, your assignments, and it's also a written agreement of your responsibility with this course. And this is what we are both agreeing to, right? You and I, the whole class, and myself are agreeing to things that I put in that syllabus, and it is things that I am committing to do. I can, by the way, I can actually edit if I consider necessary the calendar, or I can edit how I change the um, assignments, and how do I change the due date. So that is one of the caveats, all right? So, and even after the quick review that I'm going to do with you, I will ask you to uh, familiarize yourself with it on your own, okay? So I am going to share that email. I'm sorry. And so my name is here, Mario Verde. This is my email address, and this is my phone number. Please text before you call, right? So text me. I will reply as soon as possible. Normally, I will reply within the next 2 to 3 hours. We will have our time is going to be 6 to 8 p.m. virtual, in person, plus recorded sessions, synchronous. I'm going to do some lectures, and it's going to be in the calendar of recorded sessions that you're going to have to do on your own. Like the weekend of July 4th, we are not going to meet in on Zoom. So you're gonna record a couple of those lectures, and you're gonna have to do that asynchronous, meaning on your own. Okay. If you want to make office hours by appointment, Tuesdays from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., I can see you then, but you're gonna need to make an appointment to navigate, okay? Or you are going to send me an email and try to schedule something with me. But I will advise you to go to navigate, and that is gonna be my office hours from Tuesday to 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. I'm not going to sit there and wait for you. I only going to do it by appointment. Okay, this is the course description, your course objectives. This is the lecture format will be virtual, in person. It will require that you have your camera on at all times. Okay, this is a lecture session. I need to see your face. There is not gonna be, I'm not going to accept if you not having your camera on, so without any excuse. You will be participating. You're participating actively in that discussion, and also in some interactive applications that we're gonna be working with. And I'm gonna need you to be present during the time of our lecture. Okay, this is a breakdown of your grading. You're gonna be doing everything that I just show you in the PowerPoint, your class participation, 6 discussion boards, in-person association test assignment, 10 lecture quizzes, market tour paper, cultural project paper, and all that will give you a total of 100% of your grade. Okay, there is no A plus in or in QD. We only go up to A, and it's when you do over and equal to 93%, and you can see the breakdown of what everything signifies here. Okay, I will give you a 7-day grace period for your assignments, except for the final project paper. That is final. That is the last due date. The due date is final. I won't give you any extensions for that. So again, 7-day grace period is for your late assignments. So let's say that you had something that prevented you from submitting your assignment on time and on the date that it is due. I will give you 7 days to submit that assignment, but I will take off 10% of your grade. So if you got an 80 graded paper, I will take 8 points off, because 8% of 80, I mean, 10% of 80 is 8 points, so 8 points would be off. So your grade will be 72. So in order to avoid this, please be on time. That's all, simple as that. Stay on time from the very beginning. You're gonna hit the ground running during summer sessions, because that's the nature of summer sessions. Okay, there are 3 assignments that you need, and you need to submit, whether or not I grade it: implicit association bias test and report, the market tour paper, and the final quarter research paper, because they are part of a departmental requirement. And also the literacy tutorial certificate is not graded, but it is required and obligatory that you do that by the due date. Okay, this is a description of all your assignments. Please, 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 just Get familiar with them. Okay. And then ask me questions while we are on and during our lecture, but not, again, just make sure that you are familiar with all of this. Something very important, email etiquette. When you email me, please make sure that you do this, DFN 221 in this format, dash, your section, your first name, last name, and this is about yada yada yada. Okay. Why do I do this? Because especially in the summer, I am not answering any other emails that have to do than other than DFN 221. It's the only class that I'm teaching this summer, and I am not answering any other emails. So if you don't label it like this, I am not going to receive it because I have a specific and special instructions for this email to go to a designated inbox. So please help yourself and help me to do this. If you are going to be absent for a class, please text me or email me and I will excuse you and that won't cost you points. Okay. I already went through this, all reading assignments. If you don't know about this, if you are a CUNY student, you can download Office 365 with Word, PowerPoint, Excel, Teams, Outlook, all of those for free. Do not pay for it, right? So just try, go through this link and it will give you instructions on how to download this to the computer. I believe you can download it up to like 5 different machines or devices, and it is free for you to use. Academic dishonesty, already went through that. Plagiarism, please read this on your own. I am please telling you, you need to do this. Very important, please, as a community service, if you are undocumented and you have every right to safety in this campus, in this class, in this school, in whole CUNY, please, if you are having any issues, I am posting these resources for you to have. Please use them. You are not alone. You can talk to me if you have any questions about this, if you feel insecure about any of this, if you feel that your safety is threatened, do not hesitate to please reach out. We have many resources. You can confide in me. I am completely on your side. And even if you have any other issues that are not related to your legal status, such as food insecurity, homelessness, domestic violence, anything at all, just please speak with me and I try to direct you to the best way possible. Okay. We are our diversity, equity, diversity, inclusion institution. So that is still very active in CUNY. This is a brief introduction about myself, where I come from, what I have done to be qualified as a professor, as a lecturer here at CUNY. And I'm also your program director for the culinary and community nutrition. So academic advisement also is going to, you're going to meet with me. During the summer, we have some CDAC, which is academic advisement through the summer on certain dates. Myself and other professors, colleagues are going to be taking this task on. So just make an appointment if you have any questions on your classes, your fall semester, or contact your academic advisor. Okay. And so finally, here I have this more extensive calendar. It is lecture and all your just assignments per week. We're gonna have 11 weeks. So by August 12th, we'll be doing the last lecture. By August 15. I'm sorry, this is not 7/15, this is August 15. You're gonna submit your final paper, and you are blessed to go and enjoy the rest of the summer and be back for your fall. Again, my name is Mario Landaverde, and I will be your instructor for this semester. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to stop this share, and okay. So here we go. I am going to okay, so then I will tell you that I now I thank you for your patience and going through the video with me. Uh, I am looking forward to a great summer session. This is my contact information again and my cell phone. Use it, and I am looking forward to seeing you this semester. Please go through Brightspace, complete your required um, assignments that I have for you before we see each other on June 3rd. I also send you all an email, and I posted an announcement in Brightspace asking you what the next steps are between now, right now it's Friday, May 30th, and between now and June 3rd. Please complete this and also introduce yourself. And you need to complete the literacy plagiarism course before June, I believe June 9th. And I have a calendar I'm gonna need to share with you. This is the calendar I have created for you. You're gonna also find this in Brightspace under course content, and it will give you an at a glance of specifically what we're doing each week. So you're gonna see that before 6/2, you need to watch this video. Hopefully you already did that since you are ready to this point. Then Tuesday, the 3rd, we're gonna be meeting for the first day of lecture, and then quiz number 1 is going to be on the 6th, and so on. 11:59 p.m. is the due date for everything. So that's one page, and then you're going to find another page, and that's going to be all weeks, everything very detailed for you. As you can see here, 7/8, we won't meet that day, but you will have a recorded lecture on the 10th, and also I believe this lecture is going to be recorded as well. Refer to your syllabus for this. Okay, so again, thank you so much for listening to me, and I will see you on Tuesday, June 3rd. Have a great weekend. Have a great semester. Looking forward. Bye.